everyone. Today we are going to be taking a look at something very special. We're going to be opening two games today. It's going to be Trails of Cold Steel 1, the Decisive edition, and Trails of Cold Steel 2, the Relentless edition. I do have to warn you, I have opened this before, and before we open it, I do have to warn that there are spoilers if you do plan to play this game. The packaging actually does contain spoilers. It's I hate it when they do this. So unfortunately I recently checked on Amazon. I believe let me check right now. Trails of Cold Steel. Okay, so Trails of Cold Steel, the Decisive edition for PS4, now goes up to $141. That's for new. The Relentless edition, Trails of Cold Steel 2. The Relentless edition goes for about $130. That's for new. Or sorry, that's actually used. The $130. New it goes up to like $150. So, but you know what? I got this for around $50 each. So I'm pretty much gonna look at that price point. With that said, let's start with part 1. Let's put this right here for now. So part 1 actually does contain a steel case book. It's really nice. I like the artwork. You got the manual here, and if you take out the manual and the disc, you got a very nice picture of Class 7. And then, again, the artwork is nice. It is just a basic manual, it's like just commands and everything. So that's the game. It also does contain, sorry, that was my bad. So if you did play the game, you will be familiar with the 50 Mira coin. It's actually a very good a prop or replica. And if you kind of play through the story, you'll know the significance of what this is about. And finally, I believe this also contains, yes, a sound selection. Again, not the complete soundtrack, just the sound selection. Now, I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know how many tracks are in this specifically. Alright, and that is it for Cold Steel 1. Now let's move on to part 2. Now, here's the thing. Part 2, the cover itself, has spoilers. So, spoiler warning spoiler in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Look at that steel case. I do like that. The way they did the steel case. It is matching, but there's a I like the artwork on this. So you see Crow, you see Reen on part 1, you see Crow on part 2. You can actually put this as one art. It's really cool seeing it like this. And then I forgot what sign this is, but we got a pin. I believe this is the pin for, or the logo for one of the organizations. I forgot what that is. And of course, you also have the sound selection. So, pretty much, again, it's the same music selection. It's not the complete soundtrack, just select soundtracks for part 2. Overall, at the price point I got it at, it's not bad. I'd say I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But at the $150 or at the $130 price point, I can't really recommend this unless you're like a real fan or you're really deep into Trails Cold Steel, or even Trails or the Trails series in general. But again, if you can get it for $50, go for it. But otherwise, I'd stay away, just because it's really more for collectors at this point. So yeah, for more collector's edition review, follow me on YouTube. Thanks, guys.